Okay, anybody in the Bay City area that know me personally, if you want to get some really cheap shirts at Walmart, they're what some of them say, like they're in the back so I can't even see it. A cowboy something, and then it says land of the free, home of the brave, 1776, and they're like $2 and $4 t-shirts, all different sizes. So if you're in this area and you want to get some kind of shirts that you can for 4th of July or whatever, I mean, I just got a couple of them. So whoa, I didn't want you that far down. So if you live in this area, you should definitely come out here and get some. I did, however, find I can't see to get out. Okay, I did, however, find it's raisins. They had yogurt covered raisins, which were like vanilla, and then they had chocolate covered raisins, and then they had the regular raisins. They were in a little box. You get like a little 6-pack of boxes for $2. But I got one of each one of them because I'm gonna make that trail mix that I've been talking about making, and I've been picking stuff up. So I wanted to get raisins. I got the cranberries, the little packets of the cranberries. Now I got the little packets of the raisins, and I've got the nuts. So the only thing I could think of left to pick up would probably be some of that granola, like clumps. You can get it in a bag, like people who pour it over top of something. You can get granola. It's like granola clumps. Geez, I'm saying exactly what it is. Why am I having such trouble doing it? Anyways, I'm headed home now. It's turning out to be pretty nice. It was pretty shitty this morning. I took the dogs out at just before 8, and they all went potty. And it was just a misty. It wasn't nothing major. But then I brought them in. I gave them their medicine. I gave Harley a shot, fed them their breakfast, and then I take them out again just because we're on a routine that as soon as you get done eating, we go back outside. And I took the 2 pups out, and they went out, and they walked around, sniffed. I'm not sure if they went poop that time or not, but everybody likes to poop, mama. And then I turned around and come in, and Max and Harley were finishing their eating. So I noticed something with Max, which I told Jeff about, and we're going to have to check it out. He was putting a piece of food in his mouth and swallowing it whole, then taking a drink of water. Then he would take another piece of food and swallow. He wasn't crunching it, like chewing it up. And it started to make me think there might be something wrong with his teeth or something. He might have a sore tooth or something. Because Harley had a broke tooth one time that had to be removed. We had to take him and have it removed. But it was broke. And I don't want Max not wanting to eat because he's got a sore tooth or something. So I turned around and told Jeff we're going to have to check that out, which not fun because it's always me that has to stick my fingers in his mouth, and then I'm the one that's going to get bit. But anyways, we got to check that out. And then I took Max and Harley out, and it was just misty enough to be freaking miserable, dropping on my glasses bullshit. And I was taking my glasses and wiping it off and putting them back on. And finally, they're like walking around just, not doing nothing. I said, come on, let's go in the house. I'm getting tired of this. And they come walking up, and we opened up the door, and we went into the porch. And then I said, man, I should close these windows because if I don't, it's going to probably turn into rain, and then it's going to have a mess. So I started closing the windows. I no sooner closed all the windows, walked to the sliding door, put my hand on the handle and say, come on, boys, let's go in and start to open it. And it downpoured. And I mean, it was so loud. It's like someone stood over our house with a huge bucket and just dumped it. It was like so loud in that screen room. And we hurry up and got in the house, and I'm looking, it's like, oh my God, look how hard it is raining. We were just standing out there. It's like, we could have been soaked. And that would have really pissed me off, especially after going shopping that one day and coming out and getting soaked. But anyways, I've got the dogs in, and then shortly after that, Lori got up, and then she's like, you hear that rain? It's like, yeah, I almost got caught in that rain. And then Jeff sends me a text message. Me and Lori are sitting in the living room watching TV and talking, and my phone goes off, and I look down, and it's from Jeff saying, did you get my text? So then I open it up, and the text before that says, will you start my drink? The blueberries and water and cinnamon and lemon juice, that drink that he drinks every morning now. It's like a cleansing drink. And I'm like, no, but I will. So I got up and I started making it. By the time I was finishing the blending, he come walking out. And this time somebody else got to see him. He come out and Lori goes, nice mohawk. And he goes, oh, thanks, I work on it all night. It's like, come on. He goes to sleep. I don't know what he does, but right in the center of his forehead, his hair like swoops up. And I tease him about it all the time. Every time he gets up in the morning, I'll look at him and say, please put a hat on. He'll go, why, is my hair messed up? It's like, yeah, it's standing straight up on top of your head. And he laughs, and then this time he comes walking out, and Lori goes, nice mohawk. And he goes, thanks, I've been working on it all night. I'm like, oh my God. Lori and Jeff, actually, I met Jeff at work, and Lori worked there before me. She's the one that actually got me in. She got me the application, and I filled it out and brought it back. But at Means Industries, Jeff worked there too. And she knew him from the other plant over on Jefferson. And then when they moved over on Washington to open the one-way clutch division, and that's where I started working, Lori was one of them that went over when they first started it, and so was Jeff. And he was management, so I kind of met him through work. And then he left that place and went to some place in, I want to say, Cass City, where they were doing injection molding for, like, I don't even know what it was. He was there until they laid him off, and that was right when there was a lot of layoffs, and then he got a job at Glass Tender and that in Saginaw, and that's where he worked at until he retired. So he worked at Glass Tender, and that place is, they build like bar equipment, like if you go to the bar, all the stuff that's behind the bar, the glass washers, the cabinets that hold the beers, all that is built, custom made from Glass Tender, and they do it for everywhere around the world. It's not just, the States. So that's where he retired from, and oh man, it's gotta been 6 years that he's been retired. It's gotta be, because he's gonna be 68 this year, I want to say. I don't even know how old he is. How old is he? He's born in 1959. Somebody figure the math out for me. He's going to be either 68 or 67. I think he's 67 now. Or maybe he's 66 now, going to be 67. I'll figure it out. I will. My God, it's getting hot again. And it's only supposed to get up to 80 today. Something that feels like it's already past 80. But anyways, I'm going to get home and get stuff going. I want to be able to relax today. I wish we had a boat. I wish we had a pontoon, because I would be out on it right now. Even if we didn't even leave the dock. Just stayed at the dock. I don't care. I want to be on the water. I want to be in the water. Man, dude, you got your back of your truck wide open. Oh, never mind. You're doing somebody else's right now. Why is my cousin cutting around somebody else's mailboxes 3 doors down across the street? Oh well. I'm headed back, so I'm going to go ahead and say bye for now, and I will be back when I start showing everybody all this fun stuff that we're going to be making. And back to the people that I've been meeting. I like the stories. I like the one lady who wanted to be friends with me on Facebook, and I accepted her, and she sent me a message that was beautiful. Not beautiful that she lost her husband, and not beautiful that she's on oxygen 24/7, and not beautiful that she can't go out and can't do nothing, and she's living in an apartment that's for 50 and up. Like, everybody, you have to be at least 50 years old to live at this apartment complex. And not beautiful that she feels like she's kind of trapped in her house and can't really go nowhere or do anything because of her conditions. And that she has that fibromyalgia, I can't even say it, where her body hurts and stuff. That's not beautiful. The beautiful part is where she says that she found me. She looks forward to seeing me, for me to keep doing my videos, that I'm real and I'm down to earth, and she can relate to me. That is what's beautiful. I feel bad for what she's going through, but if I can do something to make her feel better, I'm going to do it. If she wants to see me and have me shout out and say hi to her, I'm going to do it. I will do it. So Mary, hi. I will do this to people who want to get to know me, because I, for one, I am not having no problem whatsoever being friends with people. Come on, dude. Come on, I'm waiting. But there is other people that have been saying really nice stuff. That it's kind of surprising that I've been doing this as long as I've been doing it, and I'm getting people who are just now seeing me for the first time. Does that something about the algorithm? Does that mean that it's getting pushed out so that other people can find me? Or is it because all my new friends that I've been getting lately have been sharing my video on their page? All you got to do is when you watch my video, it'll have that arrow that looks like it's going out. If you touch that, it shares. It brings it right to your page, and then you can just say, check out Kat, or watch this video, or something like that, and then you push post, and it posts it to your page. And then anybody that's friends with you on your page will see that video, and then they'll get to see me. And then if they like it and they watch it, if they put like on it, the next time they're scrolling, one of my videos will come up for them, and then they can start following me, and that's how it kind of gets out there. And I think that's kind of what's happening, is some of my new friends are actually starting to share my videos, and other people are seeing it. So if you like my video, push the like button on it. Push hi Kat, anything, just what's going on, and then just say hi, what's going on, share my video, hit the follow button, all that. If you do that, it's going to get pushed out further, and I'm going to get more friends, and then I'm going to be able to do this more and more and more, and it just makes me happy. And I know that in one way or another it's good. It's really good. It makes me feel good that I can relate with people, and people can relate with me, and that they like me, and they like having something to do with me. I like that. So everybody have a happy 4th of July. I will be back shortly. Bye.